Here comes the chapter, how do organisms reproduce? It's the chapter of biology, and today mainly we are going to talk about the asexual reproduction in it. Let's see the contents, definition, the importance of reproduction, the variations and its importance, the types of reproduction, asexual reproduction types. So mainly we are going to study this part today. Beta reproduction means producing new organisms from the existing organisms of the same species, right? Now, what is the importance of reproduction? The life needs to be continued on the earth, and that is possible by the reproduction process. Then, because there are variations in the organisms, so there are addition of new species also for replacement of the dead organisms. This is so possible only because of reproduction. Otherwise, what will happen? The death of the organism will take place, and ultimately the earth will be just devoid of any organism. Then to transfer the variations from one generation to another generation. DNA copying. Now this DNA copying means copy of the DNA, it is formed during the meiotic division. And that is how a new cell is formed with the DNA resembling the previous cells. And this is the reason that the chromosomes are transferring, or chromosomes transfer the features from parents to the offspring, to the next generation. Chromosomes have got the information of making proteins. So it is very important. DNA copying is very important during the reproduction. Let us see what are the causes of the variations among individuals. You must have observed that the offsprings which are produced, they are not similar. Your brothers and sisters, if you see their characteristics, you will find that the characteristics are not similar. It is because there are variations. Now, why variations are caused? Variations are caused because when the DNA copying takes place, the copying process is not perfect, and the copy of the DNA which is formed, that is similar but it is not identical. What is the importance of the variations? The importance of variations is it helps in the survival of the species, because if there are any changes in the environment, then survival of the organism is possible only due to variations. Now, what are the different types of reproduction? The different types of reproduction are asexual reproduction and sexual reproduction. Asexual reproduction, it requires only one parent. No gamete formation is there. That means the formation of the male gamete and female gamete is not there. It is a fast mode of reproduction, and it is mainly found in unicellular organisms. Now, what about the sexual reproduction? Two parents are involved in it. There is gamete formation, and it is not a rapid mode. It is common in multicellular organisms, right? Asexual reproduction, the first type of asexual reproduction in animals, binary fission. Binary, what does this name indicates? It indicates two. So from one organism, two organisms are formed. And here we are taking the example of amoeba. And in case of amoeba, the first step is the nucleus divides. After that, the cytoplasm divides and the two daughter cells are formed. Multiple fission. In multiple fission, as the name indicates, many cells are formed after the process of reproduction. In this, first of all, the nucleus divides many times inside the cell. With little bit of cytoplasm around it. And after that, whenever the favorable conditions are there, the protective wall or the cyst, it gets dissolved and these daughter cells are released. Next is asexual reproduction by fragmentation. As the name indicates, fragments are formed. It is seen in Spirogyra. And this filament, it has got a septa. If you see clearly, here is a septa. Septa divides the two different cells, the filament of Spirogyra, and if it breaks, then every part it forms the new Spirogyra. Each piece develops into a new organism. Here comes the process of regeneration, which is seen in planaria. And in this, if you see, this is the planaria, parent planaria. And the upper part breaks into forming a new planaria. The middle part breaks, forming a new planaria organism. The lower part breaks into another planaria, right? So this is how this planaria is divided into 3 parts, and every part develops into a separate individual. Here comes the topic of asexual reproduction, that is budding. In budding, a bud develops as an outgrowth, and this bud then grows. After that, it gets detached from the parent's body and a new individual is formed. You can see here the diagram of yeast. In yeast, here is the developing bud, and this bud then gets matured and then it gets separated, right? So this is how the asexual reproduction it takes place.